let's see how okay AFkay Quest Rogue actually is. Now, the idea behind this deck is AFkay is a legendary that hasn't been used that much, where at the end of your turn, give all other friendly minions that didn't attack +2/+2. Now, how we're going to make use of this is the quest reward for Rogue gives us basically endless 3/3 ninjas with stealth, thus making it where we can buff up our ninjas at the end of each turn by +2/+2. And if we even get lucky with the least, we can do it +4/+4 until the end of time. Now, this deck isn't the greatest in the world, but if you've been looking for something to use AFK in, this is a great one for you all to try out. And thank you for this person right here for giving me the suggestion of trying this out. Now, for the Mulligan guide, you're going to be looking for any card that shuffles other cards into your deck, such as Moonstone Mauler. Then you're going to be looking for other draw power cards or early game removal tools. Now, with all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, Shaman. Now, here's the thing about Shaman. I know there's only really... Actually, is there any meta Shaman deck floating around right now? I know there's a lot of fun little ideas that you can do in Shaman. It's like the class that I've been having the most fun with recently. So, apologies if you're not a big Shaman fan. We have been uploading a lot of it recently, so. Okay. So it isn't Quest. Let's just slam down the Mauler. Oh, it's Asteroids. Okay. You know, even though we've been doing a lot of Shaman lists, I don't think I've covered Asteroid Shaman in a while. I could maybe... Nah, we're not going to do it. I'll come up with some other fun ideas. I'm thinking we're probably going to end up just uploading twice this week and twice next week. Just because the new set is coming out soon. We'll see, though. And I usually do cut back a little bit whenever a new set is coming out, just so I can work on some of the stuff that I usually work on in the background. In this case, it's the model. It's going swimmingly. I am almost done with the parts that I need to be done with, and then there's a few parts that I would love to do if I have time. And we're reaching to the point where we're getting to those, and I have time. Because I don't plan on showing it off for another, like, 5-ish months. Actually, truthfully, I probably should be using this one for a lot longer than I am, but I don't know. I don't think I can hold that one back longer. Okay, let's just shuffle some cards back into our deck. Get rid of this card. And then there's our quest reward. And now we can start drawing a bajillion cards. I mean, they're just trying to put a little bit of pressure on us, right? Okay, slam down our quest reward. Use our hero power to draw 2. And then we can draw 2 more off of our hero attacking. Man, that's a lot of ninjas, actually. Okay, asteroid. Its face. Okay, 2 shadow steps. Guess we just go face. Oh, AFK, perfect. Maybe we get to show her off. There is actually another list that I thought about using her in, which is Quest Druid. Just because you do have Panther Mask, and you can hard run the Panther Mask, and theoretically you can get her plus, like, Elise and such. That might be a deck idea that we try. We might do 2 AFK decks almost back to back because of it. We'll see, though. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. Okay, I'm going to trade. The reason I'm trading is so we can slam down in the AFK and refresh our pool of minions with more turtles that haven't attacked. Now, the question is, do we... Oh, interesting. I would have expected that, not... Well, I mean, it's still a buff. Yeah, we're just going to buff everything up here. I know we could have attacked with everything, but I'm pretty sure they won't be able to destroy the entire board, hopefully, right? Even if they have a Hex. Unless they have Meteor Storm, I think we're fine. Oh, well, they do have the Hex. Well, it is what it is. I think we're in the clear, though. Okay, Priest. It's probably Protoss. Truth be told. I've been trying to come up with a few, like, Priest lists. I know, like, originally on the schedule, this was supposed to be the video after the Priest video, but I ended up just being like, I only have so much time right now, and it'll take me a little bit longer to figure out what Priest deck that I actually wanted to do, when this one is just a quick swap out some cards and try, like, AFK and Quest. Now, we're about to find out here how good this combo actually is, because this is actually the very first game that I've been playing this deck, so... It could also be healing, though, again, it could... Actually, there's 3 priest decks are floating around right now that are actually good. Dragon, Protoss, and Bandage. And it is Protoss. Okay, well, that answers that question. Okay. I mean, I guess we just get rid of the dubious purchase right here. But yeah, I have an idea for a priest list that might be good, might not be good. We'll find out. I want to do something with overheal, is the truth be told there. I have a few fun ideas with the combo, but you never know. We also are getting to the point where we're pretty close to the new expansion release, so me cutting back on, like, uploads this week and next week probably is going to be a thing. It definitely is a thing this week, just by accident. It also lets me, like, be a little bit ahead schedule, which is nice. But yeah, like, usually the last month before a set comes out, if you're new to the channel, I take a little bit of a more relaxing time. The week before, because I don't get invited to the or not the creator program, but the Theorycraft streams, I just basically take the week off. That'll change if I ever do get invited, you know? But it also allows me to, like, work on a bunch of things, like, in the background. Usually when I get most of the model... Actually, I say this, it isn't actually when I usually get most of the model work. It's usually actually... I burn myself out during the first month of making content. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to burn myself any further, getting further ahead. And so I end up just working on it in the background. Actually, with the next one that's coming out, I'm hoping for it to be around when WoW's expansion Midnight comes out. I know that's a weird, like, or either Midnight or the first set of next year is the fingers crossed moment. So, yeah. And it's looking good so far. It's looking really, really good. I just need to finish a few more elements and then hook it all up together and then make the... I'll actually commission someone this time for emotes and such, but yeah, we're close. trying to go with a more Warcrafty theme too. So, anyways, back to this game. Either they've bricked pretty hard or we've just been lucky. Honestly speaking, I don't think we've been that unlucky. Yeah, this has been going good so far. Okay, there's our quest complete, which is nice. Oh, yeah, we're just still going to do the quest here. Like, I know we could do anything else, but, like, I think this is just the play. Okay, give us something cool. Turtles aren't bad. Oh, I will take AFK for next turn. Okay. Okay. Now, the question is, do we trade? You know, the thing I really kind of want to do here, just because it would show off the combo, is trade with our minions and then just hope we draw into a bunch of them with AFK. Like, this is a matchup where I know for a fact that they're probably not going to be able to do much with us having a wide board. I say this, and I think some of them do run, like, repackaging, but, like, I think the majority of them don't. I could be wrong. I could definitely be 100% wrong. But the fact that this is the very first game and we got this close to the perfect combo is pretty nice. There are some, like, edge case combos that I would love to, like, do with the deck, but I don't know if I'll be able to get them, truth be told. We'll see. Okay, there's Mothership. Wait. That's not going to stop them. Okay, so I was trying to figure out, like, if there's a way. We don't need to really do much, right? All we Okay, we slam down the weapon just to get more hand size. And then please give the bounce back. There we go. That's a pretty okay board, if you ask me. Okay, Warlock. Probably Quest, right? Could be also Egg, I guess. Let's just keep these two. Perfect top deck here. Okay, it's Quest versus Quest. Now, can we take a win out of the more better Quest deck? Please. I mean, okay, so we can slam down this and go face. That makes them need to trade, right? We could also use preparation into our 2-cost spell here, but yeah. Okay. Prep into Cultist, into Green Wing, might as well. A little bit of slower, but I think this is what we need to do. And then Tusk to get the quest online next turn. Because they'll probably get rid of this minion, I'd assume. Yup. There's one dragon. Shuffle Seal back into the deck. And that's quest complete. And then we get to play down the quest next turn. Good thing there isn't a card that steals another card out of your opponent's hand right now, right? Imagine if the... Well, actually, no, because most of the quests that are really strong are the cheaper quests right now, or the rewards, right? It's actually kind of amazing that this quest is any stronger, but I guess it's just because it's 3/3 bodies that don't really do anything. Sure, they get shuffled into the deck endlessly, but like 3/3 bodies that don't have taunt. Weirdly, taunt or rush would actually make them a lot better, right? If you gave them taunt, you'd have to get rid of the stealth too, right? But okay. Get these online. Draw a few more cards. This would be a matchup where AFK wouldn't actually be that bad. It's not like they have... The only AoE that this deck tends to run is 3 damage, and like if we buffed everything up to 5, we would be fine. Okay. Not a bad board. Okay, there's the Frost Strike. Alright. Elise looking for a copy. I don't actually know what the copy would do in this scenario, but might as well go for it, right? Perfect. And then draw a few more cards. Hopefully we get enough ninjas to finish them off next turn. We've actually been in a pretty good position the majority of this game, so... But once they get the quest complete, might be a little bit more risky. You know, actually, the thing that would solve... Actually, I don't know if you could print that on a card. I was going to say, you could make it... Actually, no, you could do it. I know, like, right now, it makes your ninjas have the death rattle that they keep getting shuffled into the deck. But what if you made, like, whenever any card that reads summon on draw, it got that death rattle? Would be there anything that would actually break that, really? The reason why I said summoned when drawn is because I know things like Root would just, like, become a really bad problem in Wild, but, like, I think summon when drawn would be fine, because you end up burning a lot of the cards anyways in your deck once you get those rolling. Okay, I'm going to do something funny, which is Fyrakken. Hopefully Fyrakken gives me something cool. Most of the time when I play him, he doesn't do me anything except for ruin my chances of winning. But it looks like... Going to burn the cards that I need the most. That's what Fyrakken does. Just Fyrakken, I guess. I mean, we bounce it back. Why not? And then hopefully get the finish next turn. I mean, yeah, you kind of have to get rid of the Norlax. I know also this deck is kind of just like Quest Rogue with a bit of a Varrock Rogue package in the list. That might be trying a little bit too much, but it is what it is. It marks a lot of different decks that I've been wanting to cover off the list of things to do. So, if only it wasn't the AFK burn there. Oh, Varrock, do your thing, bud. You just gotta do 3 damage. 3 damage ain't that hard to do, buddy. I said 3 damage isn't that hard to do, buddy. Ah, there we go. Alright, now we're through the games. That's my final thoughts of the deck. So how did this deck perform? Not that great. A lot of the games where you actually were able to pull off the release combo, there are just a bunch of very late game removal AoE tools that makes this combo actually kind of bad. If you had a way to get additional copies of AFK over multiple turns so you had a backup one, this might be a decent enough combo, but honestly speaking, she's really just a meme. Though I do enjoy the fact that I finally did get to use her on a thumbnail. Overall, though, if you're looking for something to win, skip out on this one. But if you're just looking for something to have fun with some unexpected cards, maybe try this out. Like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye-bye.